A Reddit post. That's it. That's how a $120 million company started. Not a warm VC intro. Not a Stanford founder network. Not an enterprise sales team with a go-to-market motion. A Reddit post. RunPod hit $120 million in annual recurring revenue, while Fortune 500 companies are still setting up AI governance committees. And they're not alone. Listen Labs just raised $69 million using a $5,000 billboard to hire engineers. This week gave us the clearest proof yet that the economics of software have fundamentally broken. Here's what actually happened. RunPod started as an AI cloud infrastructure company, the kind of boring but essential plumbing that developers need to run GPU workloads. The founder posted on Reddit where developers actually hang out, offering something they actually needed. No enterprise sales motion, no lengthy procurement cycles. Just infrastructure that worked, sold where the buyers already were. Fast forward to today, $120 million ARR with a small team. Meanwhile, Listen Labs took a different but equally unconventional path. They put up a billboard, spent $5,000, went viral, and used the attention to recruit engineers. Then they raised $69 million to build AI tools, competing directly against companies with 10 times their headcount and 100 times their budget. Both companies share something critical. They're not scaling with bodies. They're scaling with leverage. When each person on a team becomes 5 to 10 times more productive with AI tools, the math on headcount completely changes. You don't need a 100-person engineering org. You need 10 people who know how to direct AI well. Here's why this matters beyond the headlines. This isn't a feel-good underdog story. This is a structural shift in how software companies scale. The old playbook said you needed enterprise sales teams, massive engineering orgs, and 18-month roadmaps. That playbook assumed implementation was expensive and slow. That assumption is now wrong. When implementation cost drops by an order of magnitude, the bottleneck flips. It's no longer about whether you can build something. It's about whether you should build it, and whether you have the taste to build it well. Small teams with good judgment and AI leverage are now outpacing large organizations drowning in process. The governance committees and strategic frameworks that enterprises are building aren't competitive advantages. They're anchors. The market doesn't wait for quarterly planning cycles anymore. What to watch next? Pay attention to ARR velocity, not headcount. The companies hitting 9 figures with teams under 50 people will multiply this year. Watch for more developer-first distribution, products sold where developers actually are instead of through procurement. And watch the enterprise AI adoption timelines. Every month that Fortune 500 companies spend on governance frameworks is another month small teams use to capture market share. Stories like RunPod are why we do this. Cutting through the noise to find the signal that actually matters. We cover AI and tech twice daily, so you don't miss the shifts that change the game. Subscribe if you want to stay ahead. See you in the next one.